Dash. 14-4K. Back to the lamb. Oh. Stand up, big prophet. Be bold. The time is now, the final hour. The return of the Messiah, the wrath of Yahweh. Coming back with war and hailstorm showers. You drop dead at a glance of the glory and power. The time is now, the final hour. The return of the Messiah, the wrath of Yahweh. Coming back with the sword and hailstorm showers. You drop dead at a glance of the glory and power. A lot of shooting going on in these city streets. Everybody strapped, but I guess that's silly me. See, you wanna live and I wanna die. See, you gonna fry and I'm gonna fly. I fly away like an eagle, just so you know that there will be no sequel for these evil people. The devil's knocking at your door, but you can't see him through the peephole. I come in peace, but you peeping me though. With your deception and lies, trying to debo. That fake shit is fragile like your ego. You hate the righteous, but liars are your heroes. Israel is lifeless, it lost like Nemo. Me and the king shall dream to wipe the slate clean. Rockradashi hit your spleen and make a slave scene. We come alive like figurines on your Christmas Eve. It's Yasharali eternal after the guillotine. The time is now, the final hour. The return of the Messiah, the wrath of Yahweh. Coming back with the sword and hailstorm showers. You drop dead at a glance of the glory and power. The time is now, the final hour. The return of the Messiah, the wrath of Yahweh. Coming back with the sword and hailstorm showers. You drop dead at a glance of the glory and power. Power and glory, glory and power. Riders and punks, brave hearts and cowards. Yahweh shy, nigga wise as an owl. Led you to think it was sweet, it turned out to be sour. You niggas flake, you niggas is flawed. You act a certain way, but you a bitch at your bowels. Making legends off the shit that we did, but when your hand was exposed, you bitches reneged. Yahweh shy's coming back and he's splitting your wig. It was written in stone that you getting the biz. Hurry up and come quick for the justice. We try to stop him from stubborn hatred. All slaves back, wait, I don't think that he gon' make it. When we give him dry bones live, and real is real, it's still in that crib. The time is now, the final hour. The return of the Messiah, the wrath of Yahweh. Coming back with the sword and hailstorm showers. You drop dead at a glance of the glory and power. The time is now, the final hour. The return of the Messiah, the wrath of Yahweh. Coming back with the sword and hailstorm showers. You drop dead at a glance of the glory and power.
Productions. Music with a heartbeat.
Were you recently injured in a car accident? Look at the check for $60,000. Did you get
Call Yahweh, call Allah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakudash. Salutations to the 1/3, the sealed elect, the 144,000 saints, the elders, apostles, and the prophets of the house of David. Shalom. So the title of this message is Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in the low place.
History of the deep. As hope
And the low place means a humbleness. See? Because all of the elect are, for the most part, are impoverished. We live mundane lives. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. Because a whole lot of people know me, you know. But I ain't never just had it like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really owned shit but some cars. You know. Uh, that scripture is going to be Ecclesiastes 10:6. I think. Yep. Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. See? Okay? And then we're going to play this video, and then we'll get to Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. But this is really concerning these four rich billionaires that are lost in the sea. Now, you heard the motherfuckers lost at sea, but these motherfuckers are lost in the sea, man. And before I play y'all this video, because I'm going to be honest with y'all, man, I've communed in my heart for these men, which means prayed for them. Not for no salvation or nothing like that, but that the Most High let them make it out of this situation. And if they is dead, hopefully it was quick. You know what I'm saying? Cause you imagine being stalled out under there and you got time to think and run out of oxygen and all that shit, man. That's bro. I would rather something catastrophic to where we're all killed instantly, like the boat crushing, or some shit like that, man. But you don't want to get stuck. Now, if you get stuck, which they could be, because they saying they hearing sounds, if you stuck, that's suspenseful. But still, man, you still got to sit here and think about your demise, man. Okay? Uh, I'm going to play this video. We're going to see what's going on with these guys right
Hopes fate for the fun the Titanic tourists who follow in the submarine. One question keeps arising. What happened? It is that no one will ever know after the sub, called Titan, suddenly went silent hundreds of miles off the coast of Canada and around 13,000 feet underwater beside the Titanic. On board was a British billionaire, one of Pakistan's richest men and his son, a famed French explorer, and the CEO of the company running the dive. They began their voyage early Sunday with 96 hours of oxygen inside the sub and have not been heard from since. Submarine experts agree that 5 possible accidents are the most likely cause. Perhaps the most obvious explanation is that the submersible became tangled in the wreckage of the Titanic itself. The ship split into 2 pieces as it sank back in 1912, and those sections now lie amidst a huge debris field on the seabed. Navigating the wreck is extremely dangerous, according to those who have dived it. It is possible that the sub's pilot got disoriented, perhaps after communications were interrupted, causing the craft to get snagged. Another explorer has described how a sudden undersea current swept his submarine into the wreck, getting it temporarily stuck. Titan is equipped with drop weights, which can be thrown overboard to give it extra buoyancy, potentially freeing it and helping it float to the surface. But if it is stuck, for example, inside the Titanic, there could be little the crew would be able to do except wait for help. A banging noise picked up on sonar could be the trapped crew knocking on the hull of the sub to attract attention, but rescuers have still been unable to find the craft.
Do you know 2023 who go out there and sell things, this necklace here or this mug, this really anything?
Still unable to find the craft. Titan could also have suffered a power outage or equipment failure. The sub relies on batteries to power the communications, and a failure could explain why it lost contact with the surface. But they also power the engines, the lights, and the heating. A catastrophic failure would have left the sub dead in the water, in complete darkness and in freezing temperatures. If that is the case, experts say the cold could kill quicker than the lack of oxygen. Questions have been raised over the quality of the sub after one passenger pulled out over fears the company building it were cutting corners. He discovered that scaffolding poles were being used as ballast and a video game controller was being used for steering. After that, he demanded his money back. An OceanGate engineer also previously quit over safety concerns about the structural integrity of the sub, and an industry body wrote a letter in 2018 criticising the company's experimental approach. Losing power would make the sub harder to find, and there will still be the matter of getting it back to the surface when its engines aren't working. They may still be able to surface, but there is no sign of the vessel yet. Alistair Grieg, a professor of marine engineering at the University College London, said rescue options will be extremely limited if the sub is without power. Another possibility is that the sub has become tangled on a piece of debris like a fishing net. Thousands of so-called ghost nets are swept around the deep ocean after being lost by trawlermen. Back in 2005, a Russian submersible called AS-28 became tangled on just such a net while it was underwater off the Kamchatka Peninsula in far eastern Siberia. The net got caught in its propellers and caused it to sink to the seabed, with a British underwater drone brought in to cut the netting and free it. All 7 crew members made it safely to the surface 2 days later. But they were stuck under just a few hundred feet of water, compared to the Titan's 13,000. To cut the craft free, rescuers will first have to find it, and sonar is not good at distinguishing the sub from the wreckage of the Titanic scattered around it. And even if it can be cut free, the Titan will still have to make it back to the surface on its own, because transferring the crew to another vessel at that depth is impossible. After the submersible stopped communicating no explanation, a catastrophic implosion of the vessel has become a leading theory. G. Michael Harris, an experienced Titanic explorer, fears that is exactly what happened, 10,000 feet down, where the pressure is 350 times greater than at the surface. When a submarine's hull fails at depth, the pressure of the ocean will almost instantly crush it and anyone inside. Even a small fault in the carbon fibre and titanium hull could have caused the accident, and Titan's 3 previous voyages were cancelled over fears of structural fatigue. Owners OceanGate said the vessel, which features many homemade components such as hardware store washers, had been repaired since and was equipped with a sophisticated system to monitor for any problems in the hull. But if an issue had suddenly occurred deep underwater, it is doubtful crew could have done anything in time to save themselves. Just such an incident occurred in 2017 when the Argentinian Navy submarine ARA San Juan went missing in the San Jorge Gulf. The wreck was only located a year later, scattered deep down on the seabed. It is not known exactly what caused the accident, but it is thought an electrical failure caused it to dive beyond its crush depth, causing an implosion, killing all 44 people on board. If that is what happened to the Titan, then the crew would have been killed instantly. Another possibility is a fire on board, perhaps caused by water getting into the electrics. In 2019, a blaze broke out inside the battery compartment of the Russian submarine Losharik while it was 1,000 feet underwater. Fighting the fire in corridors as narrow as a few feet, the crew managed to get Losharik back to its parent submarine, which hauled it to the surface. 14 submariners, some of the most experienced and highly decorated in the whole of the Russian Navy, were killed. If a similar blaze were to break out on board the Titan, then the results could easily be fatal. Even if the crew somehow got the flames under control, the fire could knock out the electronics and eat up the oxygen inside the tiny 21-foot craft. There is still a lot we don't know about the Titan's fate, or the fates of the men on board. If the craft can somehow get itself to the surface, there is hope that they can be saved. But
Oh, Lord, y'all. Shouldn't y'all have a house with the coffee house. Salutations to the 1/3, said the black 144,000 slaves. So, as I was saying, Folly is set great dignity in the rich, sit in the low place. Okay? Now, what Folly is set in great dignity means is translated. It simply means that people that got too much money and time on their hands, you see, and they uh they lease themselves out to mirth and folly, and their great dignity that is set in is their money and their riches, you see, and their pride and their arrogance. You mean to tell me? Because I saw in another video they charge $250,000 a seat to get in this little fucking thing the size of a fucking SUV. And this is all heathen behavior, y'all. You're not finna get you're not really finna get Jake to indulge in no shit like that, man. No Negroes, none of Jake finna really be doing that type of shit. That's really more heathen shit. Okay, these the same motherfuckers trying to go to Mars. So hell yeah, they're getting that shit and go to. But I'm gonna pay $250,000 to do some shit like this. You see what I'm saying, y'all? I'm gonna pay you for this. And another thing, they was cutting costs on maintenance, man. And you're billionaires, you know. But that's that folly, yo, and that great dignity, because this is folly, man. So you mean to tell me you're gonna pay $250,000 to get in a motherfucking can opener and go to the bottom of the ocean to look at a wreck that the Most High most likely done. We all know what's behind that wreck. And what the fuck is there to see down there? Heathens. See? This is that fucking heathen behavior, man. What the fuck is there to see down there? You see? And the reason I said, I just wouldn't wish that. That's a slow and agonizing, painful death from a mental aspect. The best thing, man, if the Lord is not going to give them a reprieve and they can somehow be found within the next 10 hours, they got about 10, 12 more hours of oxygen if they ain't dead already. Uh, and the Most High, give them a reprieve. Although they are heathen, they could be saved for later. I bet you they'll never get another one of those fucking things again, man. You see? And meanwhile, I can see a translation of the rich is princes, sitting low places. I've been sitting right under here, under this canopy in front of Kroger's since 6 o'clock this morning, yo. But it's been raining all day too. But but hey man, when you have the Holy Spirit, man, that's not hard to do. Cause I'm communing. This is the best time. I can think back to a time when I was where I wanted to be, but I didn't have time to think. And they was doing this shit on purpose. They was watching me and disrupting me and shit when I was getting to my studies. You see? But here I am sitting right here, and I guarantee you, them motherfuckers would give they right and left arm, both legs, and all their riches to be sitting right here, right now, as opposed to lost in the sea. These motherfuckers ain't lost at sea, y'all. They lost in the sea. Billionaires. Why would you put yourself in such a compromising position, man? See, our people would never do no shit like that, man. And nigga, you want me to pay you to get in that fucking thing? Man, fuck the Titanic, man. It's over with. Let that be a reminder. To watch your fucking mouth when you speaking on the Most High and to fear the Most High. Y'all think they crying, y'all? Oh, I know they crying. I'd be. I couldn't even picture myself in that situation unless I was forced. They'd have to fucking tie me up in jail. You couldn't pay me $50,000, $250,000, nigga. Get that shit, man. Go ahead on, man. Fuck is wrong with you heathens, man? Let's go to Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. For man does not know his time. Ironically, like fish taken in an evil net. And they man just said he could have got caught in the fishing net. You see? And like birds that are caught in the snare, so are the children of men. The children of men. You see? Not the children of Israel. The children of men are snared at an evil time when it suddenly falls upon them. You see? These motherfuckers probably worth $5 billion altogether and a motherfucking can open at the bottom of the sea. How could something like this happen? Because y'all some fucking idiots. You assholes, man. That's mirth, man. That's folly. And it's set in great dignity, y'all. Y'all see? Meanwhile, the rich lives homelessly on your fucking street, sitting in a low and humble place. And I'm feeling real good right now. See? I want to die, but not like that, nigga. You can have that shit. You'd have to force me to go there. I'm not getting in no submarine. Man, fuck all that, bro. See, that's heathen behavior, man. Imagine being down there. You already rich. You ain't got no God to pray to. He damn sure can't hear you. He can, but he can't. That's your best chance is meeting prayed for your ass already, assholes. I don't even want that for you, man. And I don't want shit from you, bitch. You need a fucking Hail Mary right now. And I'm saying in my heart, Lord, don't kill those people like that. Don't do it to them. Because just me not knowing him, he'll do some shit like that. And I'll let you bitches run out of oxygen down here, bitch. Bitch, you got all week to think about it. You just executed yourself, fool. See? You was talking shit, nigga, the other day. Mr. Rich Billionaire, man, now I got your ass. And you turned yourself right into my hands with your arrogance. Why would you do some stupid shit like this? I bet you ain't gonna never do it again. I bet you if I let you out, bet you'll never do it again. Man, the Most High is to be feared, man. See? Folly is set in great dignity, y'all. Great dignity. Cause you gotta be a real asshole. Man, I'm worth $3 billion. I'm not getting in that fucking can, man. Go see the Titanic. I'm that fucking bored. There's some cool shit to do. Getting the fucking can open and go to the bottom of the ocean. This is the shit y'all do, though. See? Because you're the sons of men, the children of men. You some stupid motherfuckers, man. Ain't no way in the hell you will catch no nigga down there, man. Man, I can do something. I'm going to Vegas and get some hoes or something for the umpteenth time, man. Fuck it. I'm bored doing that shit, but fuck it, bro. Not getting in no fucking can opener to go see the Titanic. Show me some pictures or something. Nigga, send a drone down there. Just want to fucking do too much, man. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim, Kakadas. Salutations to the 1/3, the sealed elect, 144,000 saints, the elders, apostles, and the prophets of the house of David. And the only reason I empathize, because I'm just kind of trying to picture myself in that situation. Think of that now. Man, we clogged up on some kind of fucking net. We in the fish belly, man. We got a couple of days of oxygen. And we got $5 billion in all kinds of great things waiting for us up here at the surface. Why did we come down here? For what? Why? Can any one of us in here make logic of us being in this fucking situation? No. See? No. Motherfuckers crying for the first time in their life. Trying to find God now. I know you is, Heath. King David empathize with you. That's fucked up, bitch. You lucky. I done prayed for you stupid fucking billionaires. Stupid motherfuckers. Best case scenario, if you is dead, the boat capsized and y'all died instantly, man. You don't want to be sitting down there thinking about all this shit, man. All this money you got, saying to yourself, man, I done fucked up. I knew I should. What the fuck? This shit ain't, I mean, we don't have nothing to gain out of being here. We done went sightseeing at the fucking bottom of the ocean. Stupid shit. See? Dumb motherfuckers. Shalom.